Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to day 2 of the new week. This week is a prep week for Suicune event, which is happening next week. And I had some technical issues once again, so I'm right here in the sleep session already. And I have tried to force slumbering early in this week because there's no chance of getting Delibird anyway before like 1 mil, maybe 1.5 Snorlax strength. And so before then, maybe I can get a Snover or 2. At least that's the plan, and we'll have to see what happens. I got a little bit messed up yesterday from that maintenance. I just completely missed out on the timings that the update was actually happening at, so I had like 6 hours of just nothingness. Overstacking with the wrong Pokemon, it was bad. Alright, so we got a Swablu, why not, Geodude, Celio, Cubone again, another Celio. I think that is basically it. Abomasnow. I probably won't get the Abomasnow unless it is hungry. It is too expensive and I don't have any biscuits anymore. I am in a huge biscuit drought. I haven't been getting any bundles recently, so this is what I'm getting. And I think actually I was like this close to rank 59 yesterday, so that should be happening in this video, which is quite exciting. And then we'll see if any of these are hungry. It is the why not. Big oof. I have started on the Geodude. I have started on the Swablu. I don't need a Celio. It would be cool, but I don't want to catch those unless they're hungry. Same with the Abomasnow. So I think the only capture here that makes sense for me today is the Cubone. And to have something to review, I will also get my hands on a Poke Biscuit so that we can have a look at the Marowak. And the Marowak is quite an interesting Pokemon. I think it was Jassy who shared a screenshot of his Marowak in Nirtheart. It's the Discord. It looks like this. You get access by finding the join button, which is somewhere on the screen if you're on an Android device. iPhones have a big clash with Google. No, the other way around. Google don't want to pay, so there's no join button on the iPhones. There are some rewards, lifetime access to the Discord, early access to new videos, reply to comments is prioritized. That was the Discord. Anyway, the point was, Jassy posted a screenshot of his Marowak, and it's basically perfect. It was the hopes and dreams scenario that I laid forth yesterday, and he just had one of those in his bag, so that was impressive. Okay, I am out of biscuits. I'm gonna spend some sleep points. I really want to have at least something to review in each one of these videos, so I guess it's a biscuit here today. And then we did talk a lot about Marowak in yesterday's video, so it is to be determined how much more I'll talk about Marowak in this video, but at the very least, we should have a look at this Cubone. One of the things that I've been trying to do in my primary account this week is to block out as many mushrooms as I can. For the next 2 weeks, I will be using the ZZZ ticket trick to force ninja salads the whole week, or rather salads, but yeah, I'll be doing the ninja salad all day, every day. And so if I can just farm up as many mushrooms as possible this week, then that would be nice. And I'm trying to do the same with leeks because those two are my bottleneck to an extent. And there's the 59. There's the Poke Biscuit. I want my sleep points back. All right. There's some dream shards as well. Now let's have a look at this Cubone. I haven't been too lucky yet with any of the Cubones. Naive Nature, I don't remember this one. That is bad for the skill specialists. It's like EXP gains up, main skill chance down. I have a Naive Rykos, I remember. Alright, hey, Cacao in that second slot, that's nice. Let's have a look at it, everyone. The first is not berry finding, unfortunately. Unless the level... No, it's level 10. It's not berry finding. Maybe helping bonus? No, sleep EXP bonus. It's helping speed M, inventory, ingredient finder. Not particularly strong as a berry specialist, unfortunately. You would like to see some speed, that is decent, but there's no berry finding, and that buff is just too strong to be neglected, so I think that's a Cubone for the bin. So I was thinking in this video we could just poke a look at my bag, because I am running into some issues. I don't have the good cam ticket running this week, so that's another factor. And so when I've been cooking the ninja salads, those are 57 ingredients. The max cooking pot size is 57, so any residual ingredients that I'm getting this week is just clogging up the bag and I can't get rid of them. So in desperation, I have put Glaceon and Flareon on the team to try to see if I can cut down on some of these herbs, for example, I'm getting from the Gengar. I just want the mushrooms. And so at this point in time, I have around 168 mushrooms. And I have 36 leeks. The beans I am not worried about at all. My Gengar is really solid. It's level 30. It's got some strong sub-skills. And I am using my Tyranitar overnight. So a lot of these beans and ginger I just got from waking up, essentially. And so that won't be a problem either this or next week. But it is really these mushrooms and the leeks. So to an extent, now that I'm getting close to 1 million, I'm thinking to just take the foot off the pedal and hopefully get some Delibird. Usually I have experienced that around 1.5 million here at Snowdrop Tundra is the sweet spot for 1 to 2 Delibird encounters. We'll just have to see. But at the very least, I'm hoping that I can get some dosing sessions this week, because it's been a while since I got a proper dosing. Thankfully, I was lucky on the Sunday. But last week was water week, so it kind of didn't matter. But before then, like, yeah, I got Saturday the week before, Friday the week before, and the Thursday. So basically every time there's a dosing session here, it seems, there's a Delibird that shows up. Kind of by design. I'm trying to snooze early in the week, and then like Thursday, start to get that dosing. Actually, if I click here, can I see any of the stats? There it is. There it is. It's the 100 mil, and the Delibird shows up. So I think that's what I should aim for. To an extent, I have been tempted to run Delibird. What am I saying? The Dene, so that I can use less ingredients and crit on that ninja salad, and then hopefully just zoom to 1 mil. But I really do have to be mindful of next week. The Delibird hunt is still important, but to an extent, it is a priority to be ready for Suicune, even though overall I wouldn't say I'm particularly ready. So yeah, you can see here I got 1 dosing that 1 week on a Tuesday, and that was probably like 50 mil. 84, decent, all right. Still no Delibird. And then, yeah, it's just been a while since I had a long dosing streak here, but I didn't need it. So that was during the anniversary event. So overall, you can see I don't understand why I'm not getting any dosing. So this is pretty bad. At the very least, these 2 days, I know for sure it is because I've had this like long dip. As you can see here, I had the long dip. I woke up at 5 to work on my website. And then here, I just started the recording early. So it's going to be a curious couple of next days. I do think the 100 million Drowsy is the threshold. And then you need to pair that with dosing. So we'll just have to see what happens. And then in terms of my teams, maybe we can take a look at my team setup here. It's been a while since I featured this Flareon. It doesn't have a nickname, so if any of you guys have a suggestion for a male Flareon, let me know. Super curious to hear your suggestions on the nicknames. So this is a decent Flareon. It has the dream combo of the skill trigger M, main skill chance up nature, with the exception of the speed. So if you get main skill chance up nature, skill trigger M, and helping speed M, then that's basically, you can just like, you could be happy with your skill specialist. So instead of the speed M, I do have the skill level up M, which has saved me a couple seeds, which I'm perfectly happy with. And I do like the inventory too. I don't think I will sub-skill seed it. You can see I'm also getting pretty close to 1,000 hours, so I should probably just push it past that next level, because having some extra inventory on these skill specialists after the double banked trigger update is pretty massive. So decent Flareon. Had I been able to do the Flareon again, and let's bring it up in the widget, if I could go back and redo my Flareon, I'd actually not invest in Flareon. I would go all in on Glaceon, and I would choose a really, really strong Eevee for it. Maybe even my strongest Eevee, now that the Gardevoir has Power Corrupt Sylveon. And I also like Ampharos in the sense that it has a 3-stage evolution, so you have Mareep, Fluffy, and then Ampharos, while Espeon in comparison with that Charge Strength M only has 1. They're quite similar, but for the Eevees, I would say Glaceon is among the top tier evolutions. Flareon does combo well with Entei, so to an extent I'm not too worried about it, but yeah, that's the Flareon. And then here's the Glaceon. I am actually a little bit regretting this Glaceon, so I probably won't be spending much more resources on it. To an extent, I'm considering to just be running this Flareon here, cap the Glaceon at level 30 and not really move it much more, and potentially dump 1 or 2 more seeds into this Flareon and just have a single really strong cooking power up and just be happy with that sunk cost kind of deal, slash saving some seeds at least, because yeah, this was a bad Glaceon to invest in. I have not been free to play at all, so the fact that there are no skill triggers here is a missed opportunity, and especially on Glaceon, which, wait, what happened with the sound? Oh, please, no, I don't, I don't want any more technical issues, please. I probably spent 4 hours the past 2 days on just dumb stuff. Okay, let me just reconnect. If this does not work, I'm just gonna call it a day. That is a weird screenshot, man. Why do you do that, Apple TV? I don't like it. Oh, man. The thing is, too, Adobe is charging you up the grass for their subscription, so I've canceled it. I don't even have editing software right now. I'm just a one-take wonder. So this, thank you. All right, Glaceon. Glaceon has a very strong skill trigger rate of 6.3%. If we compare it to the Flareon, you can see Flareon is a lot lower, but it's also faster, so it's kind of a trade-off there. I do think overall, though, that the Glaceon is the stronger choice, and I may consider investing in a Glaceon on my free-to-play account eventually, because you can do quite a bit of stuff with a Glaceon if you get the skill level up M. Basically this, like if I can find this on my free-to-play account, that would be amazing. And so, yeah, that is the current setup. Still trying to block out those mushrooms and then get rid of all my supplemental ingredients and just be happy with that. So maybe tomorrow we can take a deep dive into my Eevee collection and really figure out what to do, because I do have a couple really strong Eevees. There are still a lot of evolutions that I'm missing, like I don't have Espeon. Umbreon I also don't have. Umbreon is not the best Pokemon overall, but I do have a really strong candidate for an Umbreon. Umbreon overall too is a very cool Pokemon, and I don't know if I'll be pushing my Sylveon much past level 60, so that is starting to free up some candies, and I'm just looking to evaluate my options. So hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the free to play series. Episode 7 is coming out too, and thank you for watching.